Yeah.
In Moscow.
And hello, baby. Hello. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to Sister to Sister. I am so excited because this is the reunion of Married to Medicine. And I don't know whether you guys know, my father is a doctor. Yes, he is. He's actually a surgeon. So my mother is married to medicine. We lived in a medical home, my darling, and it was such a privilege and a huge, huge benefit. Daddy was always there to pick us up, you know, stitch us back together. Yeah, married to medicine. He's retired now, but I thought, you know what, Fumi, you are closer to this episode than you know. Ha ha! How do we look, my darlings? I haven't worn this dress since I got married. Yeah, in my honeymoon. And if you're looking for the hack, for the strapless bra hack, it's down below, my darlings. All right, let us get into it. First and foremost, might I say that the girls, the ladies at Married to Medicine looked absolutely fantastic. When I say fantastic, I mean drop dead gorgeous. Contessa, beautiful. Miss Heavenly, I didn't recognize her. The hair, fabulous. I need to get a new hairstyle. What she had, I loved it. Anita looked pretty. Toya looked gorgeous. Quad looked gorgeous. Jackie looked gorgeous. Simone. All of the women looked fabulous. And of course, Andy was there to ask them all of the questions. So let us take it from the tippy top. Contessa, my darling, looked ravishing. I loved that dress. But girlfriend is not happy. The way we are looking at it, she and her husband just might not make it. I don't know really what to make of it. But I will say that they need to go into therapy. Scott doesn't want to go into therapy. They need to go into therapy because he said a couple of things that are really below the belt throughout the season. It has hurt her. And apparently he had this woman that he was talking to, that he denied it, that he was joking. No, you're not joking when you talk about stuff like that. There's something underneath there. And Contessa is not happy. That was her whole thing for the reunion episode 1. It was always alluding to her marriage. And she had filed for divorce, and many of the women started to shed a tear. I felt sorry for her because as we saw the little clips, she's got 3 children. Contessa, you're young. If this doesn't work out, sooner is better than later. Sort it out. Don't sort it out, but you'll win. There's a saying, I never lose. I either learn or I win. And that is for this situation. A man doesn't want you. A man is playing around. Your husband doesn't want to go to therapy. He doesn't want to listen to you. It's actions at this point. And he's telling you that you know what, he would rather be somewhere else. And if that's where he wants to be, let him go. Co-parent. Be the best co-parents ever. This is life, guys. Things happen. You're in love one day and then the next you're not. But it does not mean that you have to now blaze through life with anger, hatred, and trying to get one on top of the other. If it doesn't work out, let it go. Make an effort for the kids, but make an effort for you too. You've got to like to be around your man. That's just the way I see it. I enjoy being around my man. I enjoy it. I have to enjoy it. I cannot live in misery that long. Absolutely not. Moving along, Toya burst out in tears because she felt that the ladies didn't support her, that, you know what, my husband was on the front line with COVID, and that's the excuse for your bad behavior. Toya, I'm telling you right here and now, everybody went through this for literally a year and a half, not only your man. I just told you, my father's a doctor, okay? And he was out there. He was out there. We lost family members and everything. You think we were not nervous? You think that we were not anxious? That does not give you an excuse whatsoever for your bad behavior. Not at all. And as far as I'm concerned, the way you had behaved with Anila wasn't right. Here's the thing. Anila adores you, Toya. If you did not know that, I'll tell you that right now. She adores you. She looks up to you. And those tears were real. You could have addressed her privately. Why? Because she's your baby sister. Anila, you haven't paid these guys. Pay them. Pay them because they are coming to me and I don't like the fact that I referred them to you, and this is how you are misbehaving, because indirectly you're disrespecting me. I told them to come to you, and I pay them on time. So you have to pay them on time. Same thing with my housekeeper, Asra. I pay her before she leaves the house, and I tip her on top. You guys would have seen her on Insta stories. She always comes with flowers. She's always smiling. I treat her like my sister. I've had her way before Adrian was born, and then she came and said, Fumi, let me take care of you, you're having your baby. And she moved with us when we moved to this house. I would never disrespect her, because she does for me what I cannot do, because I've got my hands full. So in that retrospect, Anila, you also have to respect Toya. You have to respect the fact that Toya has a prestige and a reputation that she wants to keep up. So if she sent you a makeup artist and a hairstylist, pay them. That is what you should do. I know in Atlanta you think I'm a celebrity now, I'm on Married to Medicine, I don't have to pay. For all the reasons, you should pay. You've got the resources, you've got the finances, you've got a house for 1.7 that you ended up finishing for 3 million. You can pay your makeup artist and you can pay your hairstylist. Did Toya handle it badly? Yes, but you ignited the fire. You shouldn't behave like that. Pay them, pay everybody. Tip everybody. Have that reputation. Don't be the one that has, stiff grease in the elbow. You're not able to give. It's not attractive. Not attractive. Miss Heavenly looked the best that night. In relation to what she does look like on the show, she was the best dressed, but she's got the biggest mouth. And she's careless. Keep quiet, Dr. Heavenly. You're a doctor. Have some finesse about you. Please. Please. Just be quiet. You just talk without thinking. You say things that are hurtful. And Quad, I love Quad. Quad puts you in check. Quad will put anybody in check. She said, don't put that toe tag on me that, you know what, I can't let go of anything, Dr. Simone. And she's right. Don't put that toe tag on her, because I think she knows you girls. So she's like, you know what, I'm ready. Emoji or not, when it came to Dr. Heavenly putting an emoji on Quad's picture, I also feel it was a little shady. Whether it was an O or a smell, it wasn't positive. You go ahead, Quad, you show off that hot body, then that's positive. Put 5 stars, boom, 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 sunshine, put 100%. That's positive. That's how you're positive with your sisters. I just felt that there were lots of gaslighters. And Dr. Heavenly is a gaslighter. She's ready to gaslight. Toya's ready to gaslight. And Quad is ready to go in there and just spray gun all of y'all. Toya and Miss Heavenly did kiss and make up. They're the most feisty of the entire group. Dr. Heavenly and Toya. Very, very feisty, the two of them. But they claim to love each other, so that's good. Again, Dr. Heavenly, I think she's an amazing dentist. And she did a lot of good stuff, for the season. And it's just, ring it in a little bit. Ring it in and just don't be so careless. It's hurtful. When you say that you don't know Anila's name, I mean, she's still new. That's disrespectful. It doesn't matter whether she's new today, new tomorrow. Her name is Anila. Learn how to pronounce her name, because she has made the effort, Anila that is, to learn all of your names, to learn to get to know you one by one. And I think that was why Anila was upset with Toya, because Toya publicly went to all of the girls to say that Anila wasn't paying the money on time. Anila had the receipts. She was like, it don't matter. Did you pay it on time? And I support Toya in that respect. Anila, you have to pay on time. Before they walk out of the residence, pay them. They've given you a service, a good service. Pay them. Jackie was quiet. Well, Dr. Jackie and Simone's, relationship is all going to come out in a hot minute in the next couple of episodes. Let's wait for that. She did quietly, and that's what I love about Dr. Jackie. She's very calm. And so when Toya was crying, she let Toya know that sorry is when you actually take accountability for the shopping list of things that you have done. When you take accountability for A, B, C, D, then we can say, okay, that's fine. Very reasonable. She's reasonable, she's calm, and she takes it all in. And that's what I find attractive about her, because in many ways she's very similar to Ula. That is how Ula behaves. He's very calm, and he expresses himself, and he's very vocal. He'll tell you exactly what the issue is, and when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, all right, fine, you know what, don't be mad, I'm sorry. You know, that's how I look at it. And Dr. Simone didn't say too much. Dr. Simone was there in support of Toya. I'm under the impression that Toya and Simone talk a little bit more, and Dr. Simone has more of an understanding of Toya's mindset, or knows a little bit more behind the scenes. Who's to say? I don't know, you know, but that's what I felt. Toya's moving out. Just as Anila has moved in to her beautiful home, Toya's moving out. She wants to be close to her kids. She wants to turn the house over, make $1 million over. Why not? If she can. If it's not the truth, still let her go. She has to find her peace. And Toya is doing what Contessa should do. You go with your family, your kids. That is what's important. Everything else has to wait. That's just what it is. Talking about homes and houses, Quad has bought her house after Toya being careless, telling that, oh, she lived in an apartment. She lived in a townhouse, and she's bought her house. You see, here's the thing, and I'll tell you right here. I love space. We are in a nice place. We live in a nice place. I want double the size. I love space. I love space. I love big, wide, open, airy spaces with a swimming pool and the garden in the back and a canopy where I can just, you know, edit with my sunglasses on and my big flowy hat. I love space. I love to have space. So Quad is the only one in that big house that she has just gotten, and good for her. The townhouse was even more so. When she gets married, will they move out? Will they move in? That's for her to know. She can flip the house and make money off of it. You see, nothing is permanent. That's the thing. You know, nothing is permanent. And if you're doing it for appearances or whatever, it's your pocket that feels it, nobody else's. Quad is my favorite of them all. I love her. She's feisty, but I think she's loving. I think she's loving. I think she's a good time. And she just wants to ride and do her thing. But if you come for her, she'll come for you. It was an interesting first part reunion, just to get everybody caught up on what they did for the entire season, because it was COVID. They're doctors. They were treating people. They were moving in, moving out. It was an adjustment for everybody across the board, for everybody in the entire world. It was a very, very interesting, challenging time, and we are coming out of it and coming to a new normal. All right, my darlings, leave all of the comments down below, share, subscribe, and I will see you next week, and we'll go in for part 2. Cannot wait, my darlings, cannot wait. I'll see you later. Mwah. Love ya.